So, I did years of trapping. Obviously, not recently, as you can see from my rusty form. Junfan JKD and proper Wing Chun. And the question always comes up, does trapping work? And the answer is mostly no. The answer is mostly no, with a few yeses. So let's talk about the yeses first. You do see trapping in MMA, in Thai boxing, in Lethwei, in boxing, in striking arts, but it's transitory. It's very quick. It's usually just one move. You've seen this in the UFC. Two guys are moving around, bang, and he lands a punch. At this point, every Wing Chun guy in the audience creams himself going, look, it's a Pak Sao. Wing Chun works. Yes and no. Yes, this is a Pak Sao. Pak Sao classically trained like this. I'm slapping the arm out of the way. I'm either hitting on the outside or doing kind of a split entry. And you do see it, but what you don't see is Pak Sao, Lop Sao. And the guy does this, Pak Sao again, Ton Sao. You don't see that. You see, bang, one move. You also see Lop Sao. Lop Sao, classically, would be a pull, right? So I'm going to pull and hit, he's going to parry, I'm going to pull and hit. That'd be a Lop Sao to Lop Sao combo. You do see it in Lethwei, you see it in Thai boxing, you see it in MMA, where the guy pulls and punches. Again, every Wing Chun guy goes, yay, Wing Chun works. It's a one-off movement. The thing is, if we start linking attacks here, if I start doing Pak Sao and whatever, he's clinching, right? We're here. Or, if you come in, you remember your Pak Sao, Lop Sao? There, and I'm gone. Either expand the distance or contract the distance. The time that we spend here, kind of the 1.5 to 2 feet distance, doing this kind of thing, is so minimal. We're either going to be hit once and then break, hit once and then clinch. The place you do see trapping a bit more, on the ground please, is on the ground. I foreshadowed myself. When you're standing, when you're on your feet, most of the trapping kind of occurs in that 1 foot to 2 foot range distance. That's usually the agreed upon distance when people are training. Big problem, like I said, is people close the distance or expand the distance. There's nothing to hold them there. On the ground, that's different. Say we're going to close guard, please, Richie. If we're here, what's this distance? This is about 1 to 2 feet of distance. We could, if we wanted to, do this kind of trapping here. And this is actually where it shows up. You do see people pulling here and hitting, pulling here and hitting. What is that? That's a brutal, clunky Lop Sao to Lop Sao combination. If you wanted a basic recipe for ground and pound, one of those recipes would be grab the wrist, hit the guy. Wait for him to counter, grab that other wrist, pull it across, hit the guy. Counter, grab that wrist, pull it across, hit the guy. That wouldn't be a bad pattern to practice. Similarly, if this hand is here, you might go, knock that hand out of the way, and drill the guy. That is a trapping pattern. What makes that work? The distance stays constant. He's going to be trying to do the same things that he was doing on his feet on the ground. It's a little bit harder. He might be trying to close the distance. Pull me in here. Yeah, exactly. And then tie me up, and then get on my back. But just compressing the distance, or he might try to kick me away, get his feet on my hips, and expand the distance. At this point, no more Pak Sao, Lop Sao. The distance is too great. But you do see more of the trapping on the ground than you do on the feet. You still don't see a ton of it. Sorry people, just calling it the way I see it. I've tried, I've done my best. I know people who've tried and done their best to do extended trapping sequences on the feet. Almost never works. You're better off spending your time boxing and clinching, and maybe once in a while dropping that occasional Pak Sao in.